Hello, hello. What's up, Pisces? It's tea time, darlings. To my subscribers, welcome back. To those of you who are new to my channel, I am Lee. I will be bringing you the tea. I keep it real, so I might get a little raw and reckless up in here, but my intentions is to never hurt your feelings. So please take what resonates with you, and what does not resonate with you, you leave it behind. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, therefore it can be he, it can be she, it can be you, it can be them, it can be anyone, and no one is safe. So do not apply pressure. Spirit ancestors, angel guides, you are welcome into the room for a general Pisces read. I was trying not to do that too loud because I got the baby and she might come running. But anyway, today we're going to start with some witches' wisdom. We're going to get a pop of love and money. We'll see what's the tea, and where spirit goes, we will follow. We're going to jump right in because the cards are pre-shuffled and we are going to get it cracked up. Here we go. Spirit ancestors, angel guides, picking up on the energy of our Pisces. What clear, concise messages do we have for our Pisces today? What's going on, darlings? Prosperity, foundation. Oh, I love it already. Rebirth, yes. Yes. Okie dokie. Sounds good. So after a time that hasn't been the best, after some challenges, after some lessons, after some dark let me just keep going. After maybe some dark night of the soul, okay? After awakenings, after rebirths, after after going through shit that you may never ever had expected you need to go through, or whatever the realignment was for you, darling. It seems that we're coming out on the other side. For those of you who learned the lesson, for those of you who were accepting, for those of you who have an understanding of the power of being grateful for what you do have, okay, for what doesn't go as planned. Those of you who are open-minded to the shift that the universe offer you in order for you to realign, the realignment is here, baby, and it looks good. Okay, it looks good. It looks like for some of you there will be either a new financial outlet, or something will come into fruition. Okay, you may have been working on something, you may have put some ideas to work. Whatever the situation may be, it seems to be leading you into stability. Okay, the foundation that you laid before you during a time of hardship, okay, seems to be a structural, solid foundation. And it's time for a rebirth, darling. It's time for the rebirth. Okay, sometimes when you come out of, see, because in order for you to have a rebirth, things have to end. The things that end in your life are things that you don't be expecting to be ending in your life. Like, for instance, you've been at a job, you've been there for 20-something years, you've been there for 5 years, you've been there for 10 years, you think that you're that you're comfortable, and that you're stable, and it's reliable, and this is where I'm gonna be, this is where I see myself for the next 10 to 15, 20 years, whatever, however, and things don't work out that way. Or a home, you've been in a home, you thought it was your home, you were paying, it was yours, and something happens. Okay, a relationship, you've been in a relationship XYZ amount of time, right? And something happens, something tragic, something dreadful, something unimaginable, something you didn't expect, all working to realign you in a direction, to realign you with your fate, to realign you with destiny. Okay, for some of you, you may be relocating to a place that will bring you more prosperity, a place that will bring you peace, stability. It sounds good, darling. It sounds good. So let's see. Let's get a pop of love and money For our Pisces, you may think these minor profits are the one, but they wouldn't cause you so much stress if they were. Wake up and realize true value investments are the real deal. For some of you, you may have been accepting breadcrumbs. That shit will be coming to an end. Okay? The moment I realized I was being manipulated, I knew I can't explain how I felt, but I knew I had to take control. So the awakening, the rebirth, okay, it may be actually realizing that you have been being breadcrumbed, deciding to see the shit for what it really is, okay, deciding to move in another direction or do something differently, or cut people off, or quit that damn job, or whatever it is for you, baby, whatever it is for you. But it seems like something is coming to an end or has come to an end. Whatever that situation may be, is so that you can awaken into your new tomorrow, so that you can awaken into the blessings that the universe have to offer you. Okay, it seems like for some of you, you may have been entertaining situations that don't help you grow. Okay, people acting like they're there for you, acting like they want what's best for you, acting like they're going to help, and in all reality having their own agenda going on, an agenda that is not benefiting you in any kind of way, not emotionally, okay, not financially. Okay, so let's see what's the tea, darling. Let's see what's the tea. What's the tea for our Pisces? On the bottom of the deck it said dirty offer. So let's see. Can we get 3 for our Pisces? An offer. Okay, when I picked up the deck, it said a dirty offer. Okay, and we have moving. For some of you, it does feel like some type of movement, whether it's forward movement, whether it's actual movement, whether it's structural movement, whether it's just you needing to move, needing to get out, get about, okay, socialize. However that may be for you, darling. So we have an offer. We have an offer that may be coming from someone that you don't know, or there may be an offer that you're karmic friends and moving on. This offer, I can't see who it's coming from. Okay, it can be an offer in disguise. Then we have karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Move on. Thank you. Next. When I was younger, that keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I believe that. Okay, I believe that. My purpose, my reason was because sometimes, but see, the thing about it is that you still need to know that they're your enemy. Okay, you need to see people for who they really are, and then decide what to do with it. For me, depending on the situation, I've done that before. Kept someone close because I needed to know their intentions. Okay, kept someone close because I needed them to tell on themselves. People tell on themselves. Okay, they think that you're naive. They think that you can be easily manipulated. They think that they're getting away with some shit, right? They think that they're in your company because you're going to supply them with some type of energy that they can get over on you with. Okay, well, I wasn't easily manipulated. Couldn't easily get over me or get Not even that. Okay, but it wasn't. I didn't. I never been easy to fuck with. So anyway, the point is that depending on where you are in your lifetime, because at this point, I don't got time for that shit. At this point in my life, if I feel as though that you got some secret competition, you kind of got some envy in your, like, if you got any type of kind of bad vibe, I don't want nothing to do with you. Okay, if you are have a negative mindset, if you always in competition with other people, okay, even if it's not directly directed to me, if it's other people, if you're the type of person that you're always in competition with your friends, with your family, if everything they do seems to annoy you, okay, that's secret envy, then I want nothing to do with you. So depending on where you are and depending on the situation that's going on in your life, for some of you, you will decide to keep your friends close, to keep your enemies close. For others of you, you will see them for exactly what the fuck they are, and you will decide to move on. That you don't need that energy in your life. Okay? That whatever it is that they're offering, you ain't buying. On the bottom of the deck, we have haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. You seem to be someone who have gone through some things. Okay? We're not talking about little small mishaps. We're talking about things that change your life. We're talking about things that cause you hurt, cause you to have to go about things differently, things that cause you not to trust so easily, things that cause you to keep your boundaries up. Okay, unfuckable with. It feels like that's what it feels like. And it feels like it's coming down to can be like people running out of time running out for situations. It seems like you're coming into that time in your life where anybody can get cut the fuck off, anything can get cut off. There's something trying to come in, and that it's something about strings, like cutting off strings. So you may just be cutting yourself off from other people's energies. But it feels like, or maybe you felt as though there were strings attached. I'm hearing strings. I'm seeing strings. For some reason, I'm seeing strings. Here we go. We're moving on, darling. We're moving on into the tarot. Or strings need to be cut. Okay? Friendships, relationships, um, whoever. Whoever can be cut the fuck off. The Three of Cups in reverse. With the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Swords is getting caught blindsided. The Three of Cups in reverse is socializing. Okay? Maybe out drinking, socializing, but in reverse is too much. Doing too much. Okay? Doing too much. Okay? Doing too much could end up in a situation where you're socializing. You may have a little too much to drink. You may start speaking your mind. You may start cutting people the fuck off. Or you may see someone for who they really are. Absolutely. They may get drunk. They may start saying shit and show you their true colors. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Hell no. Six of Pentacles in reverse. No, 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 no. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is challenges. Six of Pentacles is showing off, stupidity, carelessness. So someone may lose a lot of money doing some dumbass shit. It kind of feels like making a bet. Like someone will lose a bet. Someone may lose you trying to be slick, doing too fucking much, overspending, overdoing it, okay, being frivolous, okay. You may be frivolous with your money. You may be giving too much to a situation. That shit may leave you broke. Or you may need to pay attention to what it is that's going on as far as reading the fine print. What's being said behind your back. Someone may be plotting on your finances. Loss of control, overindulgence. Challenges. Showing off, stupidity, and carelessness. That offer, okay? Someone may be making you an offer that's not financially good for you, okay? That's not financially good for you. Three of Swords. Absolutely. Absolutely, darling. Three of Swords. Torment, lies, slander, failure, heartbreak. Okay? Love triangles. Trauma. You may be feeling like you should have known better. You may know better. Let's see what's in the center of the reading. You may have drank too much and you may be hungover. Side note. So you may be hungover as you watch this reading. Okay, darling. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. The Three of Wands is in the reverse. The Tower on the bottom of the deck. So there's a plan, or someone is going to be stuck. Someone's going to be stuck, reluctant, and afraid. Be cautious. Stay vigilant. Go slow. Be cautious, stay vigilant, and go slow. Okay? Seems like there's some type of reluctance, there's some type of fear. And it seems like someone has every right to feel this way. It feels like you need to be vigilant. It feels like you need to not be trusting someone. It seems like this offer may be sounding like something that you don't need to get into. Let's see. Someone may challenge you, and you may need to walk away from that shit or speak your mind. Are we speaking our mind, or are we falling back with the Four of Swords? Knight of Pentacles. So whatever the situation may be for you, hold on, I gotta close this window. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so whatever the situation is that you may be doubting, okay, either you're doubting it or they're trying to coerce you into doing something that you may kind of know better or feel. Your intuition may be telling you that it doesn't feel like it's the best idea or the best thing that you should be doing right now. So maybe you need to just speak your mind and fall back with the Four of Swords. Break time, rest, recuperation. Okay, that you may need to fall back. If there's a situation that you feel as though that you should have approached You may need to just wait for it to come to you. With the foundation and the prosperity, it feels like someone may be testing your boundaries to see if you will let them interfere. Like they want to see your reaction. It's like doing some dumbass shit to see your reaction, to see how you're gonna react. But it seems like you're gonna speak your mind, because Pisces, we say what the fuck we mean. We mean what the fuck we say. Okay, darling. Let's see, darling. Let's see. It's like saying what you gotta say and then saying fuck this shit, falling back, moving on. Thank you, next. So you may just speak your mind and then go ahead and go in your own direction. Hell yeah, the World and the King of Wands. So someone gonna think that it's funny, or that you didn't mean it, or that whatever it is that the situation may be, that that you didn't see it, but you seen that shit. You seen that shit. If you haven't seen it already for what it really is, then you will see what it really is. Okay, and decide to close the shit out. Done. No mas. No. Whatever it is, it has come to a complete cycle. Okay, putting closure to a situation that Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Chariot. There never seems to be clear. It's like all talk and no action. Okay, all talk and no action. With Death and the Fool. Someone is all talk and no action. Someone tries to make it seem like y'all best friends. Someone tries to make it seem like they're there for you. Someone tries to make it seem like I got your back. Someone makes it seem like, oh, do this. This is good for you. You'll get whatever out of it. And it seems like you'll be looking at them like you're such a bullshitter, but you may have let this person linger in your energy. Now with a rebirth, okay? Now with a rebirth, coming into a rebirth, seeing shit clearly, okay? It's a little confusing because of the fact that you start seeing things for what they really are, and all along you thought that they were something else. So it does feel a little confusing. Like you start to see things like, well, damn, I spent all this time working here. I spent all this time in this relationship. I spent all this time believing that there was going to be some type of growth, some type of collaboration, yet all this time has passed and it's still more of the same shit. Because we have the Moon, there's a lot of things that you may not know. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you may be following your intuition, your gut feeling. Something may be trying to let you know that, listen, this ain't that. We have a lot of cards in reverse here. The Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Three of Cups can be still a third party interference going on. This third party interference may be something that you're not sure about, that you don't know about. There may be overspending with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There may be the falling apart of a foundation that you thought, okay, that was built on equal give and take, but it was not. Okay, now feeling the impact, feeling challenged, feeling like something is not going to go nowhere, speaking your mind, falling the fuck back, okay, from someone. We have a King of Wands here that may be impulsive, reckless, and putting an end to it. Done with the world. Done. Done. But all of the situations and all everything that comes to the light and all the clarity that you begin to have when you have a rebirth is because all of these things are not meant to go forward in your life, with you in your life. People, places, and things, all, okay, things that you didn't expect to be coming to an end may be coming to an end. Okay? In order for you to reinvent yourself, in order for you to start fresh, okay? In order for you to move in a direction that is more prosperous to you, yes? And in order for your foundation to finally be as strong as you. The world is completion, but it's also fulfillment. Okay, it's also fulfillment. It's also coming full circle. So coming full circle means that been there, done that, learned, fumbled, got back up, tried something different. Okay, full cycle. Been through the whole situation. So now you have justice on the bottom of the deck, which makes me feel like you're really gonna, feel justified in your decisions. Okay, it's not like you're just doing it just to be a bitch. It's not like you're doing it just because. Okay, it's like coming into that final conclusion that was not working for you needs to go. Okay, if it's not working for you, it's working against you. Two of Wands, yes. The pause, thinking about it. For some of you, you may be thinking about not drinking anymore. Because I keep getting that drinking too much, having a hangover. So for some of you, it's like you don't want to drink anymore. Or you don't want to hang out with certain people anymore. Or you're making a plan. There's a plan. The Two of Wands is a plan, baby. It's planning, goals, possibilities. Over here we had... Nope, that's the 3. Okay, let's continue. For my Pisces, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, darling. So whatever it is that's not going to happen, because it's not going to happen. Okay? Whatever is not going to happen, whatever it is that you find out about, whatever it is that it's not going to work. Block, stale, stagnant, no access. So either whatever they tried is not going to work, and you're going to give them no access. No more access. No more access to you. No more access to your energy. No more access to your home. No more access to your time. No more access to your finances. No more access to your body. No more access. That's it. Okay? No mas. Let's get the signs out here before I continue. So you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, it seems like you're going to catch someone by surprise. Okay, you're going to catch someone by surprise because they don't see things the way that you're seeing it. Okay, they may think that they still got time to be playing fucking games. They may think that you're never going to find out, or that you're just going to be there forever. They may think that they can't lose you, that you don't know, that you don't feel, that you may be a little naive, and that's far from the truth. Okay, you may be seeing it for exactly what the fuck it is, and just wake up tomorrow and decide, no mas. No mas. Not getting nothing out of this. Okay? It's not growing, it's not moving, there's no decisions being made, there's no growth being made. The offering is not clear, it's not a clear offering, it's not a committed offering. It seems like a lot of words and not a lot of actions, or the actions that are taken are small increments. Breadcrumbing. Okay? Breadcrumbing. Giving you enough so that you can be satisfied for the moment. Okay? Making it seem like if you really need them, okay, that they will be there for you, yet that is not really the case. Okay? Whatever it is, it's not going to happen. It's stagnant. It's done. You may just decide to get to no longer, okay, give someone access to you. You may not have access to a situation. Let me see what's under there. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocation. No more. It seems like you're done. It seems like you're done. It feels like you're done with a situation, whatever it may be. Whether it's personal, whether it's private, whether it's work, whether it's friendships, whether it's relationships, whatever it is, okay, the shit ain't moving forward, and it seems like you are coming up with a different plan, or there's a plan, baby. The Two of Wands is a plan. What's gonna happen next? What is the goal? What's the plan? Okay, wasting time on bullshit ain't working anymore. The Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Swords. Done. 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 Ten of Swords on top of the Three of Swords. So fucking done. Who's done? Pisces. Done. That's it. Ace of Wands in reverse. No more access. Someone will totally lose access to you. Completely and for good this time. Why? Lies. Betrayal. Infidelity. Stagnation. Breadcrumbing. Manipulation. Because now it is time for you to take control. Now it's time for you to let them know, if you want to. We do have the Queen of Swords out here. The Queen of Swords is very direct. Okay? Very direct. Very bold. Very honest about what the hell. Okay? She say what she mean, and she mean what she say. And then falling back with the Four of Swords. Okay? See here? The Emperor. The High Priestess. So for some of you, the Emperor is a divine masculine who takes control of his life. Okay? For those of you dealing with the divine masculine, he's also manipulating. Controlling. Okay? He's the doer. He likes to dominate the situation. For some of you, you will end access with this Emperor. Okay? It will be a challenging time for the Emperor. It's in the center of the reading. Let me just throw this out there real quick. I know that it's gender neutral. I know that can be he, it can be she, it can be you, it can be them, it can be anyone. But when it comes to the Emperor and the Empress, it's the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay? We ain't got to guess. We ain't got to beat around the bush. We ain't got to do none of that. It is what it is for me in my readings. Okay? Okay. So we have the Emperor and we have the High Priestess. We have someone who is a doer, someone who's dominating, someone who's controlling, okay? Someone who is ambitious, structured, someone who is a leader. Dealing with the High Priestess. Pisces. Okay? The High Priestess knows things that she does not speak upon. She knows more than she say. She follows her intuition. She can be guided by higher forces. She can be gifted. Okay? She's firm. She's logical. She's grounded. She's self-sufficient. And authority all within herself. So somebody decided to play with a High Priestess. Breadcrumb a High Priestess. Hide things from a High Priestess. Someone would decide that they have other options. Someone will know that they can take care of themselves even if they take a loss. Someone wants to take a risk. They want to start over and they're going to go on their own plan. For some of you, that plan will lead you to another level. Going in a different direction, baby. Yep. Someone who match your fly, baby. Someone who match your fly, baby. Look at this shit. Someone who match your fly, baby. Someone who's more up to par. This was this way. Someone who's more up to par. Someone who is ambitious. Someone who's a go-getter. Someone who's not going to stop. Okay? Someone who is going to put in the work. Someone who is going to meet you on your level. Okay. Yes. Yes. That's a big yes, please. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Danger, schemes, traps, the enemy. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is a air sign, who likes to win at all costs. Okay? Can be, don't have to be an air sign, but it landed on the Queen of Swords. It's the Seven of Swords. Someone who lies, someone who tries to get what they want at all costs, someone who is sneaky, someone who can't be trusted. Okay? Torment, lies, slander, failure. So you have out here Aries, Pisces, of course. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Can be, don't have to be, darling. Can be, don't have to be. King of Pentacles, masculine. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, so someone is still going to try to come towards you. Someone is still going to try to come towards you. Someone may be wanting closure, but someone is still holding on with the Four of Pentacles. Someone who is still juggling. Okay, someone who is still juggling. King of Pentacles. With the Emperor is a leader, entrepreneur, someone who's determined. Someone who's determined. Let's get this last one out. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like determined to do what? Okay, coming back to do what? Danger, schemes, traps, the enemy. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Let me just say that whoever it is, these people, let's say these people, because we have one queen, two queens, we have two queens, we have two kings, two kings? No, we had three queens. We had three queens. We have an Emperor, we have a King of Pentacles, yeah, here we go, and a King of Wands. So the people, these people in your environment, they can't fuck with you. No matter how much they try, no matter how much they try to manipulate, okay? No matter what they got going on in their life or in their head, okay? And even if you do sometimes feel like, damn, yo, like I can't count on nobody, or I can't turn to no one, or nobody got my back the way I would have theirs, or everybody got some type of dilemma or some type of something up their sleeve, or people are not loyal or giving or honest. Okay, these people that you have in your energy can't fuck with you. Not with the Hierophant and Temperance. Queen of Cups, Pisces, the Nine of Pentacles. Content, healthy. With the Temperance, humble. With the Hierophant, in touch with spirit, your ancestors, your angel guides, okay, the divine, having your back, protection, all because of the way you move, who you are, the actions you take, okay, your intentions towards others. So it seems like you may treat others the way you would like to be treated. It seems like you give people a chance and the opportunity to do and be a good person. It seems like you're not judgmental until they give you a reason to see them differently. Okay? It seems like you are grounded. It seems like you do appreciate the little things. That's why you wasn't so asking for more, expecting more, wanting more. You kind of just let them go at their own pace, and then realize that it's all fog and smoke. And then just deciding that what this card says right here, wake up and realize true value investments are the real deal. Okay? The real deal. Things that actually come into fruition. Not talking about it, being about it. Okay? Actually doing. Not having to offer, but actually doing it. Okay? Actually doing it. Actually making things come into fruition. Actually bringing things to life. Actually making decisions. Actually committing. Actually. Okay? Actually being loyal. Actually being honest. Okay? Actually having integrity. That would be fucking great. Great. So let's see what the Lovers Oracle's got going on over there, darling. Okay, I did shuffle all the cards, Pisces, but sometimes we gotta go with Spirit says. So Let's follow. For whatever reason. If I got to shuffle, I'm a shuffle, babe. Signs and synchronicities. Coincidence? Oh, look at here. Look at here. Who's here? Ooh, and look, somebody likes to drink. It was a side note, okay? It was a side note. It's been a side note through the whole reading. Bravery, confidence, intoxicating odd behavior. So look what we have here, baby. We got signs and synchronicities. We got the player. We got unfinished business. Okay, we got liquid courage. Coincidence. Signal, hint, message from the universe. Player, charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested. There's an ending with the emperor. Right here. Right here. No more access. No more access. Okay? With the divine masculine. Who think he's slick? And it's not over. Patterns, back and forth, and baggage. But I feel like that for you, Pisces, it will be. Okay? It will be. They may come when you're feeling it. Okay? Trying to communicate. One in your relationship now. Between the lines. Hidden meaning. Vague. Speculate. Implicate. Storm warning. Upheaval. Obstacle. Wrecking ball. Drama. And behind that was faded meeting. So it feels like for those of you who do decide to give the player an opportunity, you will be blocking meeting someone. I mean, you may meet them eventually somewhere in your life, but it seems like fate is coming around to meet them soon, and you may what is that? I'm gonna say fumble. If that ain't the word coming in. But I'm gonna say fumble. Blotch. The word I hear is blotch. You may blotch it. Let's see, baby. Let's see what's hidden behind the bush. For my Pisces. Can we get 3? For my Pisces. Pisces, please subscribe. Please like, comment, share. The channel is growing steady but surely, baby. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support you show to my channel. May you be blessed. May you be blessed. May you be blessed. That's too many. Over here, what we got over here? Oh, Lord, I'm humble. The Grim Reaper. Yes, for some of you, not doing that again. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Why? Because over here you have prosperity, foundation, and a rebirth. Over here you have realizing. Wake up and realize true value investments are the real deal. Okay? Not all talk, but action. And over here it says, I knew I had to take control. Let's get 2 more for my Pisces. The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Nice. The Mask. Not showing true feelings, high personality, pretend, dilute, and gaslighting. And on the bottom of the deck, darling, you have love. Unconditional love. Self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. And that was your tea, darlings. Smooches.
I already